Riot police were deployed in Xiahe during the day, along the main street and across town. After demonstrations by monks yesterday, today ordinary Tibetans hurled rocks through the windows of Chinese-owned businesses and government buildings. Some Tibetan bystanders were reportedly beaten by the police.
They beat them and kicked them and try to get the man and the woman. She tried to protect the man, but she couldn't because they also beat her.
Was she hurt?
I don't know. I was so scared that I didn't see. I was trying to get out of the place.
In Lhasa, the Tibetan capital, troops and paramilitary patrolled the streets in a show of force. The central old Tibetan quarter has been cordoned off, and there are soldiers armed with automatic weapons all over the city. It was quieter today than yesterday, but some Tibetans continued to loot and burn the property of Han Chinese and the Muslim Hui.
It was chaotic. There were a lot of Tibetans. They were attacking any ethnic Chinese people they saw, maybe because they're unhappy with the government.
Chinese television showed for the first time pictures of yesterday's violence, when Tibetans attacked anything belonging to their Chinese neighbours, who they regard as occupiers. The Chinese government says this unrest has been instigated by the Dalai Lama, but eyewitnesses say it seems disorganised and spontaneous. Even middle-class Tibetans are taking part. An outburst of anger which started with monks commemorating the day the Dalai Lama fled into exile and has now spread from Lhasa to other Tibetan towns in China. The Chinese government says that the Tibetan rioters have until Monday to surrender. In the meantime, they seem to be moving in massive numbers of troops and paramilitaries and riot police to all the areas where there's been trouble and where there might be trouble in the coming days. They're giving the message that the Chinese government doesn't tolerate this kind of unrest. Lindsay Hilsum, Channel 4 News, Gansu Province.